Patriots of Troy. I'm Mike Amos. I'll be doing the play-by-play, and in a moment, you're going to see some very good baseball. Tuscaloosa 25-11. Pike Liberal Arts is 32-4. So we're ready to go with our first batter for the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots, and we're off and ready.
What's going on here?
This is Hollis, the center fielder. Of course, he has really been outstanding in the playoffs here, the state playoffs, and of course, this is a big game in Tuscaloosa today. A beautiful, beautiful ballpark. The Tuscaloosa Academy Knights, for years and years, one of the strong schools in the Alabama Independent schools, and they're really, really good. And there's another strike. Count goes full. Good pitch there, just missed. I mean, just missed. Good curveball. And we've got a runner on first base. And
number 18, Davis Allen.
Davis Allen comes to the plate. Just a 10th grader has really had a good tournament. I call it the tournament, the playoffs. They defeated Lee Scott 6-3 and 15-2. Just seemed like a few days ago, last Wednesday and Thursday, or last Wednesday, excuse me. Hollis has good speed, but I don't expect him to go here. That one's down. Well, they ain't call it a strike. The veteran Hal Roselle behind the plate, my good friend. Hal, if you hear me, give me a right hand. I officiated a lot of basketball games with him. He's a very good official. The Knights are coached by Lee Evans. Now we've got a little stoppage of play down at the first base. One strike to Davis Allen. Davis is also a very good bunter. In fact, he had 2 bunt singles in the series against Lee Scott. Moving very much, a little bit like a knuckleball there. It wasn't spinning much. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beautiful, beautiful ballpark here at Tuscaloosa Academy. They had the curveball high. Misses with a curveball. In fact, it actually hit him, so Pike's got something going here. Do they have a program? I need to get their lineup. Do they have a program or anything? See if they do.
Batting next for Pike, the pitcher number 14, Reed Jenright.
Brings up Reed Jenright. He's the one that hit the big 3-run homer to beat Lee Scott in the first game of the playoffs. Also a very good pitcher. Is he going to pitch today? And he's on the mound today for the Patriots. He's also already signed a scholarship to play for Southern Union Junior College in Wadley, Alabama, one of the strong junior college programs in the country. And he, along with his brother Wood Jenright and Nate Renfro, all 3 signed off this team. Already the infield's in a little bit. At least the first and third basemen are playing in on this. Of course, Reed has power to all fields. And he could be awfully tough here. Curveball a little high. I'm telling you what, we've got a big time umpire here. I've known him a long time. And he's gonna call strikes where there's strikes and balls where there are balls. No outs here, and we're in the top of the first. Good bunt, but foul. Well, it was called by his brother. I hope they don't call him out. The bunt was foul. Thank you so much. And that was something. The bunt attempt was called by Wood Jenright, who's in the batter's box. This show is being brought to you, of course, this game is being brought to you live on Troy Cablevision in Troy, in the 8-county area surrounding Troy, on Channel 2, and all around the world on Facebook and YouTube. Boy, can you believe this? There's another high bunt, and it's foul. He trapped it, but again, you've got your top player on one of your top hitters on the team. You got him bunting. I'd have this guy pulling it. I'd have this guy hitting home runs.
Start calling his show.
Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes, with runners on first and second. We're early here. It'll be a double header today, and hopefully Pike can win both. That's a good pitch there, and that's an unusual pitch. Ross, what is that? What is he throwing? Do you know? Can you tell? I tell you, that ball has very little spin. That's strike 3. That'll make a pitcher feel good.
Come on, Ray, get it down.
Good throw by McWhorter. Of course, I pretty much watched that young man grow up. His dad, Rod McWhorter, played ball in Troy for many years. Good pitch there. He just threw it by him that time. Reed has a good fastball and throws a curve and got a little change up. Got all the pitches, and he's going to play college at the next level. Misses here. As I mentioned, Brandon has 7 home runs, so he's got a lot of pop. Full count here. Missed outside. So, and he's on the base on balls.
Give me your heart, give me your soul. Number 15, first baseman, J.B. Sanders.
Come to the fountain and you can be satisfied. There is a peace, there
This
is
brings up J.P. Sanders.
inside. Come to the fountain and let me hear you.
Good pitch there. Whoa, man, that was close. And here comes Coach Alan Ponder. I'm sure just to talk to his pitcher about keeping the ball down and making them put the ball in play. On deck is number 5, and that is Ethan Brindley. Dropped by and had a delicious barbecue at Jim's Barbecue coming up today. Well, I tell you what, it's hard for me to drive by that place. It is really good. Troy Cable bringing you this game live from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Good pitch there now. If he keeps that ball down like that, he's very effective. And I'm sure he's having to get used to this mound. It is. Just missed there. The ball's well hit to center field, but Hollis has got a beat on it. Foul number 1 or 2 now.
Batting now for the Knights, number 5, Ethan Brindley.
I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I split that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless. To whom much is given, much is tested. Get arrested for best to guess until he get the message.
Brings up the cleanup batter, number 5, Nathan Brindley. First pitch of the ball. This school has been very good for a long time in most all sports, and especially in basketball. At one time, they won over 50 straight games in basketball. Man, boy, they got him. Boy, that was close right there. And throw down by McWhorter. McWhorter, tell you, he is something, I tell you. He got a great arm, only a 10th grader. But I tell you, that was a bang-bang play at first that time. Good pitch there. Whoa, right down the gut. And I don't know. I tell you, he's got a lot of volume on this fastball. He can throw it. 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. No score. want to say hello to all the folks that were not able to make the trip. And a lot of them know who they are, that we're thinking of them. And of course, Pikes had a great support group all year long. And as I mentioned, their record is 22-4. Good pitch there, right back to the great play by the shortstop, Renfro. It looked like it was a liner that would be called, but it dropped in front of him, and he was able to take it and get the force out for out number 3. So after one complete inning to play, it is Pike 0, Tuscaloosa County nothing. Is it going all right? Are we okay now? Good.
I'm Judge Wes Allen.
You did a great
It's been an
job,
honor
buddy.
to serve as Pike County probate judge for 9 years. When liberals descended on Pike County to attack our values, you stood by me. And when our office was criticized for fiscally conservative policies, you supported me. And I want to thank you for that. Now, I need your help to carry those same principles to the Alabama legislature to represent you and all the residents of House District 89. I'll lead in the State House with the same values that's guided me in the courthouse. I'm Wes Allen, and I'm asking for your vote on June the 5th.
There are many different offices in city government, and each one has a phone. Keeping track of all those numbers is a huge challenge. The good news is you don't have to. There is one simple 3-digit phone number for city information and services. It's 311.
Good morning, City of Troy 311. May I help you?
Call 311 for questions about your recycling, garbage pickup, to report a stray dog in the neighborhood, if there's a pothole that needs filling, to report power outages, limbs on the street, and much more. City of Troy 311. 911 is always the number to call in case of an emergency, like a fire, a crime in progress, or a medical emergency. 911 is for emergencies. 311 is for everything else. You can download the City of Troy's 311 app from the App Store or Play.
Nate had a fabulous series against Lee Scott. Had a ball that's in play, high pop-up. Second baseman has got it for out number 1. Renfro came in the game with 7 RBIs in the big victory over Lee Scott and 2 home runs, one of them a grand slam.
At the plate for Pike Live, the catcher, number 25, Cole McWhorter.
This Cole McWhorter, the batter, the catcher. Cole, only a 10th grader, outstanding young catcher. That's a ball right at the first baseman, number 15, and that is Sanders for out number 2. He hit it hard, but it went right at him at first base.
Second baseman, number 5, Trevor Barron.
Brings up Trevor Barron. Trevor's done a very good job with his. Lee Scott. He's also always an outstanding defensive player. Curveball just got the corner. That one missed outside. Those of you that have just picked up our game, there's the inside corner. On the internet, on Facebook or YouTube, we're Pike Liberal Arts Patriots from Troy, Alabama, and we're in the state playoffs against, oh, that's ground ball. You got to hurry. Barron can run, and he does get him. So Barron gave it everything he got, but he grounds out the third baseman. So 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, and that Pike nothing with Tuscaloosa coming to bat here in the bottom of the second. Hey, how high is that mound? Is that the highest mound you've seen? I mean, the coach just laughed at me and said, yeah, some people say that. I said, Coach, that mound sure does look high. He said, yeah, a lot of people say that. Rozelle, Hal Rozelle. Hey, we're on the internet, man. We're on Facebook.
As an attorney with 5 years of experience in more than 100 cases in Pike County Probate Court, Michael Bunn is the only candidate with the experience to get the job done on day one, and that's important. The probate judge handles complex legal matters, including adoptions and voluntary mental commitments, guardianships, conservatorships, and estates. Michael Bunn has the experience to get the job done, and he cares about our county. Michael will continue Judge Allen's policy of not issuing marriage licenses, which is important to protect Pike County values. Experienced, conservative, Michael Bunn.
Come see us at Don Walker Western Wear. From boots, jeans, and jackets to shirts, hats, and belts, we're your headquarters for Western wear for the entire family. With the largest selection of jeans in town, we carry famous brands like Wrangler, Levi, Carhartt, Ariat, and Cinch. We've also got plenty of styles of boots to choose from, including Justin, Lucchese, Ariat, Tony Lama, Red Wing, Dan Post, and Corral. So come on in to Don Walker Western Wear, located on Highway 231 in Troy.
Virginia Green Nowling has spent her entire career helping others and pursuing justice. A proud Republican with strong conservative values. Virginia has served as both a prosecutor and a criminal defense attorney and has extensive experience in the areas of juvenile and family law. Virginia is strong and decisive and will issue fair and impartial rulings to everyone. Please vote Virginia Green Nowling. Paid political advertisement by Nowling for District Judge Committee, P.O. Box 596, Troy, Alabama 36081.
Piggly Wiggly's local butchers are on site at both stores and will help you select the best cuts of meat and trim them to your liking. Our USDA Choice beef is the most consistently tender, juicy, and flavorful beef you can buy, all at cost plus 10%.
Some people see an empty field. I see jobs, jobs, jobs. Like this site for the new Kimber Firearms Factory. I'm Marcus Paramore, and I'm working hard every day for our district's future. As your representative in Montgomery, I will cut through the red tape and deliver jobs, not excuses. Let's send a message that District 89 is open for business. Together, we can make our home a better place to work, worship, and play. Please vote Marcus Paramore on Tuesday, June the 5th.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
Hopefully he'll be okay, but play has been stopped, and during while the play was stopped, Reed Jenright was able to get a few pitches and kept loose while all this was going on. But hopefully he's going to be okay. It's awfully hot now, I'll tell you that right now. And now, what we got? We've got a definite stoppage in play here, and the Pike team is gathered. And is that your grandson? What's wrong?
I don't know, but he's been sick earlier in the week. Some kind of virus,
yeah.
Whatever. And the only thing I can think is he got too hot out there.
Yeah, that's it is hot. No question about it. Yeah, we're going to break.
Let me go see if I can find out.
He had been sick, what he said. Huh? He hit himself in the head.
Alton Starling has over 29 years of public service, 8 years as an officer in the Air Force and 21 years as a city clerk treasurer of Troy, Alabama. He has willfully and faithfully performed all the duties of each office. Alton has a proven record of following and implementing multiple federal, state, and local laws and guidelines in elections, financial reporting, licensing, managing public funds, and record keeping. Please vote for Alton Starling, a proven public servant for the office of probate judge.
Virginia Green Nowling has spent her entire career helping others and pursuing justice. A proud Republican with strong conservative values, Virginia has served as both a prosecutor and a criminal defense attorney and has extensive experience in the areas of juvenile and family law. Virginia is strong and decisive and will issue fair and impartial rulings to everyone. Please vote Virginia Green Nowling. Paid political advertisement by Nowling for District Judge Committee, P.O. Box 596, Troy, Alabama 36081.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
I'm Judge Wes Allen. It's been an honor to serve as Pike County probate judge for 9 years. When liberals descended on Pike County to attack our values, you stood by me. And when our office was criticized for fiscally conservative policies, you supported me. And I want to thank you for that. Now, I need your help to carry those same principles to the Alabama legislature to represent you and all the residents of House District 89. I'll lead in the State House with the same values that's guided me in the courthouse. I'm Wes Allen, and I'm asking for your vote on June the 5th.
The First National Bank is a true community bank. That's why we created and introduced our Spirit checking account. Spirit Checking offers you checks and debit cards that display the logo of your favorite school. Every time you make a purchase with your Spirit debit card, the First National Bank will donate 1 cent to your school. Talk Spirit Checking with us today in Troy or Brundage. It's just another way we're making your banking better. Member FDIC equal.
Virginia Green Nowling has spent her entire career helping others and pursuing justice. A proud Republican with strong conservative values, Virginia has served as both a prosecutor and a criminal defense attorney and has extensive experience in the areas of juvenile and family law. Virginia is strong and decisive and will issue fair and impartial rulings to everyone. Please vote Virginia Green Nowling. Paid political advertisement by Nowling for District Judge Committee, P.O. Box 596, Troy, Alabama 36081.
At the Piggly Wiggly, we proudly support our local farmers and bring you the best they have to offer, all at cost plus 10%. When you shop local, you reinvest in your community. Remember, buy local, shop local. Piggly Wiggly, local since forever.
I'm Judge Wes Allen. It's been an honor to serve as Pike County probate judge for 9 years. When liberals descended on Pike County to attack our values, you stood by me. And when our office was criticized for fiscally conservative policies, you supported me. And I want to thank you for that. Now, I need your help to carry those same principles to the Alabama legislature to represent you and all the residents of House District 89. I'll lead in the State House with the same values that's guided me in the courthouse. I'm Wes Allen, and I'm asking for your vote on June the 5th.
I'm Michael Bunn, and I'm a Republican candidate for Pike County probate judge. As a Christian conservative father of 3 boys, protecting Pike County values matters to me. As the only attorney running for probate judge, I have more than 5 years of experience and over 100 cases in our probate court. I'm the only one running that has the experience to serve from day one. I'm Michael Bunn, and I'm asking you to elect me as Pike County's next probate judge on June 5th.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you are out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
Some people see an empty field. I see jobs, jobs, jobs. Like this site for the new Kimber Firearms Factory. I'm Marcus Paramore, and I'm working hard every day for our district's future. As your representative in Montgomery, I will cut through the red tape and deliver jobs, not excuses. Let's send a message that District 89 is open for business. Together, we can make our home a better place to work, worship, and play. Please vote Marcus Paramore on Tuesday, June the 5th.
At Pike County Ford, we're starting 2018 with our grand reopening celebration. And it's your chance to save big on America's favorite brands, including $14 grand on new F-150s or the new Fiesta for under $13 grand. I'm Jeremy, the new owner, and this is how serious we are about earning your business. If you bring a deal to us we can't beat, we'll pay you $5 grand. The new Pike County Ford. Come by our grand reopening celebration today and find out why. Pike County is Ford country.
Virginia Green Nowling has spent her entire career helping others and pursuing justice. A proud Republican with strong conservative values, Virginia has served as both a prosecutor and a criminal defense attorney and has extensive experience in the areas of juvenile and family law. Virginia is strong and decisive and will issue fair and impartial rulings to everyone. Please vote Virginia Green Nowling. Paid political advertisement by Nowling for District Judge Committee, P.O. Box 596, Troy, Alabama 36081.
Piggly Wiggly's local butchers are on site at both stores and will help you select the best cuts of meat and trim them to your liking. Our USDA Choice beef is the most consistently tender, juicy, and flavorful beef you can buy, all at cost plus 10%.
Alton Starling has over 29 years of public service, 8 years as an officer in the Air Force and 21 years as a city clerk treasurer of Troy, Alabama. He has willfully and faithfully performed all the duties of each office. Alton has a proven record of following and implementing multiple federal, state, and local laws and guidelines in elections, financial reporting, licensing, managing public funds, and record keeping. Please vote for Alton Starling, a proven public servant for the office of probate judge.
There are many different offices in city government, and each one has a phone. Keeping track of all those numbers is a huge challenge. The good news is you don't have to. There is one simple 3-digit phone number for city information and services. It's 311.
Good morning, City of Troy 311. May I help you?
Call 311 for questions about your recycling, garbage pickup, to report a stray dog in the neighborhood, if there's a pothole that needs filling, to report power outages, limbs on the street, and much more. City of Troy, 311. 911 is always the number to call in case of an emergency, like a fire, a crime in progress, or a medical emergency. 911 is for emergencies. 311 is for everything else. You can download the City of Troy's 311 app from the App Store or Play Store. Remember, for city information and services, call 311. For more information, check out the City of Troy's website at troyal.com.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Virginia Green Nowling has spent her entire career helping others and pursuing justice. A proud Republican with strong conservative values, Virginia has served as both a prosecutor and a criminal defense attorney and has extensive experience in the areas of juvenile and family law. Virginia is strong and decisive and will issue fair and impartial rulings to everyone. Please vote Virginia Green Nowling. Paid political advertisement by Nowling for District Judge Committee, P.O. Box 596, Troy, Alabama 36081.
Here.
They're busy right now.
Yeah, I know that. I wouldn't want him to write this second. I'm talking about when he get his attention, he can tell us what the situation is. Back to play here in Tuscaloosa. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a stoppage in play due to an injury that happened to Troy first baseman, or Pike first baseman, who had the ball hit him in the throat accidentally during warm-ups, and it caused him to be out of balance, and so they got him to sit down, and they now have transported him to the hospital, and hopefully he's going to be okay. The injured player is Copeland, the first baseman for the Patriots, and of course a fine player and outstanding junior, and he has been transported to the hospital. Hopefully everything's going to be all right, but he definitely was injured with the ball when the ball hit him in the throat during warm-ups. So we'll repeat the bottom of the second inning.
18, Thomas Williams.
Max Copeland, of course, the first baseman. And our prayers and our thoughts are with him right now. Brings up number 18. And that is Thomas Williams. Ground ball by the third baseman into left field for a base hit. And they're going to hold him, though, to a single. Very good play by Murphy, the left fielder, to get that ball back into play.
Batting now for the Knights, the catcher, number 6, Alec Johnson.
Brings up Johnson, number 6. Foul ball. Last time in this same situation, McWhorter threw the runner out. Good pitch there, beautiful pitch. In fact, he threw Evans out trying to steal second base. 2-strike count. they're going to look for the pitch out here, and he wasn't going. Live on Facebook and YouTube across the world. So if you have are shooting, moving around on your computer, good high fastball that time. We're from Troy, Alabama. We're playing in Tuscaloosa, Alabama against Tuscaloosa Academy. Pike Liberal Arts Patriots, 32-4, coached by Alan Ponder. And he struck him out on 2 hard fastballs, so that was a big out. Brings up number 14, Maze White. Ground ball, and he does get the runner on a sacrifice. Good bunt. Of course, Reed Jenright threw him out. Out number 2.
Be relevant. Kim and Gates told me stay focused. Yo, don't get at your element. Okay, cool. Brown with a chopper with a nose like an elephant. Only thing that keep me safe when I'm pouring the medicine. Put an address on your wheel.
Brings up number 7, DeMarcus Barris. Good pitch there.
Hello. It's 0-0. Max got hurt. He got hit and thrown to the ball.
1 strike count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. That one's high. No score. We're in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Pike Liberal Arts Patriots of Troy against Tuscaloosa Academy. Foul ball down the right field line. Foul tip. They say a tall mound is good for curveball pitchers because they're so high up and they have such an angle. You know, so far the curveball has been pretty effective by both pitchers. 1-2 count. DeMarcus Burris, the batter. Head coach is for Lee Scott, by Tuscaloosa Academy is Lee Evans. His assistant coaches are Mark Williams, Mario White, and Ethan Haynes. Good pitch, struck him out. So, no damage done whatsoever. The leadoff hitter stays on base. 2 strikeouts later, after 2, no score. You hadn't talked to anybody in Troy, have you that are watching the game.
Experience in more than 100 cases in Pike County Probate Court, Michael Bunn is the only candidate with the experience to get the job done on day one, and that's important. The probate judge handles complex legal matters, including adoptions, involuntary mental commitments, guardianships, conservatorships, and estates. Michael Bunn has the experience to get the job done, and he cares about our county. Michael will continue Judge Allen's policy of not issuing marriage licenses, which is important to protect Pike County values. Experienced, conservative, Michael Bunn.
See us at Don Walker Western Wear. From boots, jeans, and jackets to shirts, hats, and belts, we're your headquarters for Western wear for the entire family. With the largest selection of jeans in town, we carry famous brands like Wrangler, Levi, Carhartt, Ariat, and Cinch. We've also got plenty of styles of boots to choose from, including Justin, Lucchese, Ariat, Tony Lama, Red Wing, Dan Post, and Corral. So come on into Don Walker Western Wear, located on Highway 231 in Troy.
That's a good pitch for a strike. Holt's also an outstanding left-handed pitcher. That's a good pitch. Curveball just got the corner. Way ahead in the count. And he hangs in there with Steed's a senior, let's see, he won a sophomore. Okay, he's a sophomore. Only 4 seniors on this team. The Genwright brothers, Renfro, oh boy, he lost that one. Renfro, the shortstop, and Murphy, the left fielder. So, and also, Tuscaloosa Academy has only 4 seniors, so they're both young teams. 1-2 count. And he hangs in there again. Holt Steed. Good curveball there. Long throw to first, and he got him. Will go as a strikeout.
Heading next to Pike Liberal Arts, designated hitter number 12, Jade Sykes.
Jade Sykes comes to the plate. He's a designated hitter today for Pike. Also a very good pitcher. That one's down in the dirt. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Long bus ride for Pike this morning, I'm sure. Good pitch there. Sykes is a junior. They got a piece of that one foul. Not a huge crowd here. Well, you know, it's a good crowd. I just looked up for a second, and a lot of people have joined us. Of course, it's 4:45. A lot of folks getting off work. That was up high. I don't know why he's trying to throw, but he's having a hard time gripping the ball. Pike Liberal Arts Patriots of Troy going head up with Tuscaloosa Academy here in Tuscaloosa. That's a good piece, and of course he got a piece of it. Big 2-2 count here. Swinging strike 3, so he struck him out. And brings up Hollis in the top of the order.
Batting next are Patriots, number 8, Cody Hollis.
That's the third strikeout by Green. Cody walked back in the first inning. Junior center fielder. No scores. In fact, the scoreboard had 0, 0, 0, 0. No. Well, there was one hit, wasn't it? It seemed like there was a hit in last inning. So they haven't put that up. Good pitch, missed outside. This guy, you can tell, knows how to pitch, and look how high he is on the mound. I haven't seen this in a long time. Curveball misses. He's having a hard time gripping the curveball, it looks like to me. 2-2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. No score. Missed low that time. Count goes full now to Cody Hollis, the Pike center fielder. Good pitch there, hard hit right at the shortstop, and he'll throw him out for out number 3. So, no runs, no hits, no errors, and we're going to the bottom of the third with no score. Pike Liberal Arts, Patriots of Troy, and Tuscaloosa Academy.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
The First National Bank is a true community bank. That's why we created and introduced our Spirit checking account. Spirit Checking offers you checks and debit cards that display the logo of your favorite school. Every time you make a purchase with your Spirit debit card, the First National Bank will donate 1 cent to your school. Talk Spirit Checking with us today in Troy or Brundage. It's just another way we're making your banking better. Member FDIC.
Some people see an empty field. I see jobs, jobs, jobs. Like this site for the new Kimber Firearms Factory. I'm Marcus Paramore, and I'm working hard every day for our district's future. As your representative in Montgomery, I will cut through the red tape and deliver jobs, not excuses. Let's send the message that District 89 is open for business. Together, we can make our home a better place to work, worship, and play. Please vote Marcus Paramore on Tuesday, June the 5th.
This is Titus Gardner, the 9th batter in order. Jenright has only faced 9 batters in the game so far, and we're in the top of the third. Well hit right at, nice play by the shortstop, and then he holds up. Probably wisely so, and that is a base hit. That was a hard shot through the middle that time. Renfro made a good play on it, but it was too deep in the hole to make a play at first, so that's a base hit. I've got Tuscaloosa now with 2 hits. Throw back. Boy, the second baseman moved in behind, and boy, they almost pulled it off. That was a good play that time by Pike. Trevor Barron. There was a throw down behind the runner, and McWhorter, the second baseman, sneaked in behind the runner and almost got him. Count 3 balls and no strikes. This is Evans, the leadoff batter, and he walked. Well, now it's a strike. Good call by the umpire. Swing, strike 2. So Houston Evans now has a full count on him. So Jenright, who was 3-0 to Evans, has now worked a full count and is in control. See what if they send the runner here, Gardner. There he goes. It's a pop-up, but he's gonna have to hurry back. This one is out of play. If you get a chance, David, show this crowd on both sides. Let everybody. Okay, good. Big crowd of Pike Liberal Arts fans came up. Hope they know where old Jim's barbecue was. I had a big, fine barbecue this morning, about 11 o'clock. It's located in Billingsley, Alabama. He walked him. So now we have 2 runners on base with no outs.
At the plate for the Knights, number 2, Brooke Brannon.
Brings up Brooks Brannon, their home run hitter. You can tell by looking at him, he's a big, strong guy. Big, powerful looking guy. 7 home runs on the year. Well hit to left field. Let's see, here comes a great play that time by Murphy to get the ball back into play. But we have another base hit for Tuscaloosa Academy. And the bases are loaded with number 15, J.P. Sanders coming to the bat. Sanders flied out back in the first inning. Pike is bringing their third and first baseman in a little bit. And the shortstop and second base positions are playing back for the double play. Good pitch there. Oh, me. Beautiful pitch that time, I thought. Yeah, I'm sitting right behind the batter's box. I reckon I shouldn't be running my mouth about balls and strikes. That one misses. Oh, little payback there. You know, they do that sometime. Good ones do. Harold Rozelle from Pickens County, Alabama, is umpiring behind the plate. Two balls and a strike. Well hit to right field, well hit on his horse. It's going to drop in there, and 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. A 2-run double for J.P. Sanders.
La, 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 wait till I get my money. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spit that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless.
So now we're runners on second and third. Brindley, number 5, steps in. That's a good pitch. Brindley flied out back in the first inning. 2-0 now. Tuscaloosa leads Pike Liberal Arts Academy from Troy. It's a big, fine-looking hitter. Swinging strike 2, and that's a beautiful pitch that time by Reed Jenright. As we mentioned, Reed has already signed a scholarship to play for Southern Union Junior College in Wadley, Alabama, one of the strong junior college programs in the entire nation. And 3 of these kids from Pike, including Reed Jenright, his brother Wood, and Nate Renfro have already signed. Swinging strike 3, good strikeout there. And we have 1 out. But to have 3 players off the same team, so Nate Renfro, Reed Jenright, and Wood Jenright, quite a compliment to the program. Brings up Thomas Williams, and Williams single back in the second inning. Big number 18. Swinging strike. Beautiful facility here. But not any better looking than Butch Austin Stadium in Troy. It's also a beautiful place. Pike brings the infield in with 1 out here. Good pitch there. I tell you, as long as Reed keeps that ball down, he is very effective. Reed's a big kid, at least 200 pounds, at least big and strong. A lot like his granddaddy and his daddy, big and strong. Dad played 4 years at Troy and was an outstanding player. Had a drive hit the center field, and this is Hollis. He's gonna make a throw, but it's gonna be off the mark. And Jenright makes a great play to back that one up. But a run did score, but a good play by Jenright, the pitcher, to back up that throw. Let's see, they're contesting the play at third. Say they missed the bag, but to no avail. Coach Alan Ponder questioning the play.
I got that juice, no AP. She got that juice, she got that spree.
Brings up number 6, Alex Johnson. Give Williams an RBI on the fly ball. And they had a 3-0 lead. Brings up big number 6, Alex Johnson, who struck out back in the second. Misses with a fastball high. We're in the bottom of the third inning, and Tuscaloosa has 3 runs across already with 1 out. Good pitch there. Nice people here, I tell you. I've been very impressed with them. Had a little stumbling problem just a moment ago, and they were 2 or 3 guys right there to help me out, and I appreciated it. 1-1 count, one out here in the bottom of the third. Curveball up high. I tell you, this mound is so high, it can change the way you pitch. That one's a good pitch, but didn't get the strike. 3 balls and a strike. Will hit to right field. Davis back, makes a great running catch. Beautiful catch in right field by Reed Jenright. Wait a minute, Davis Allen, isn't that right? I believe that's who that is in right field, and what a great running catch that was. Who is that guy? That's number 5. That was Barron that made that play to end the inning. We'll be back to Tuscaloosa in a moment. Hey, Coach.
At Pike County Ford, we're starting 2018 with our grand reopening celebration. And it's your chance to save big on America's favorite brands, including $14,000 on new F-150s or the new Fiesta for under $13,000. I'm Jeremy, the new owner, and this is how serious we are about earning your business. If you bring a deal to us we can't beat, we'll pay you $5,000. The new Pike County Ford. Come by our grand reopening celebration today and find out why. Pike County is Ford country.
Virginia Green Nowling has spent her entire career helping others and pursuing justice. A proud Republican with strong conservative values, Virginia has served as both a prosecutor and a criminal defense attorney and has extensive experience in the areas of juvenile and family law. Virginia is strong and decisive and will issue fair and impartial rulings to everyone. Please vote Virginia Green Nowling. Paid political advertisement by Nowling for District Judge Committee, P.O. Box 596, Troy, Alabama 36081.
Piggly Wiggly's local butchers are on site at both stores and will help you select the best cuts of meat and trim them to your liking. Our USDA Choice beef is the most consistently tender, juicy, and flavorful beef you can buy, all at cost plus 10%.
Was his dad, Wes Allen, played baseball for Jacksonville State. Coach Rudy Abbott before transferring to Alabama to play for the Crimson Tide in football. Still no word from Max Copeland. We'll give you that information as soon as we get it. He was hit by a ball during warm-ups in the second inning. Davis, of course, was hit by a pitch in the last inning. Really had a good series, though. Ground ball, said it hit his foot. He's just a 10th grader, and he is a fine-looking athlete. Can run and fields his position very well. He's also a football player, plays quarterback on the football team. Good leadership on the part of Reed Jenright. Comes out there and gives the young 10th grader some encouragement. Two count. Need to get him on board. Trace. Well hit, but right at the second baseman. He bobbles it momentarily and throws him out. Big play that time by the second baseman. Just barely got Davis.
Play for the Patriots, number 14, Reed Jenright.
Brings up Reed Jenright, the pitcher. Curveball there, a little high. Another curveball. This one's a strike. Three runs, 3 hits, no errors for Tuscaloosa. Swinging strike, no runs, no hits, no errors for Pike. Two count. Curveball up high. Trace Green has gone the distance for Tuscaloosa. This is high that time. Good at bat for Reed Jenright as he walks on 4 pitches, on 4 balls. Brings up Wood Jenright, who grounded out in the first.
Number 24, Wood Jenright.
Pitch is high. Right now, he's having a hard time getting his curveball over. Nate Renfro on deck. That was high. Hope Nate's granddad, Jared Renfro's watching on Facebook. Today, he was unable to come to the game. Now the Tuscaloosa Academy coach calls timeout. This is Mark Williams, I believe, the assistant coach and pitching coach. Beautiful afternoon for baseball, and we're in the semifinals. Do you go to a Final Four, Ross, or do you have just one game? Best of 3. Go to a best of 3. And who are the other 2 teams? Okay, thank you. In the other bracket, you've got Monroe Academy and Glenwood. Of course, Glenwood out of Phoenix City. And the winner of this 2 out of 3 matchup will play the winner of that 2 out of 3 matchup for the state championship next week. Well hit to right. And they're going under it to make the catch, but Wood Jenright hit that ball hard to deep right center field for out number 2. Hit it hard, but went right at the right fielder. Brings up Nathaniel Renfro. That one misses outside. Nate's the shortstop. Has some power. Misses that time too. Count goes 2 balls. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning of this 7-inning game from Tuscaloosa. Well hit to right, well hit, and his right fielder going way back, reaches up right at the fence to rob Renfro of a home run. So, no runs. Oh, no hits. They left one batter stranded, and after 3.5 is Tuscaloosa 3, Pike Liberal Arts nothing.
Alton Starling has over 29 years of public service. 8 years as an officer in the Air Force and 21 years as a city clerk treasurer of Troy, Alabama. He has willfully and faithfully performed all the duties of each office. Alton has a proven record of following and implementing multiple federal, state, and local laws and guidelines in elections, financial reporting, licensing, managing public funds, and record keeping. Please vote for Alton Starling, a proven public servant for the office of probate judge.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
Come see us at Don Walker Western Wear. From boots, jeans, and jackets to shirts, hats, and belts, we're your headquarters for Western wear for the entire family. With the largest selection of jeans in town, we carry famous brands like Wrangler, Levi, Carhartt, Ariat, and Cinch. We've also got plenty of styles of boots to choose from, including Justin, Lucchese, Ariat, Tony Lama, Red Wing, Dan Post, and Corral. So come on in to Don Walker Western Wear, located on Highway 231 in Troy.
Back to play here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Tuscaloosa brings up their bottom of their order in Mays White. Good pitch by Jenright. Count goes 1-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Tuscaloosa. No runs, no hits, no errors for Pike Liberal Arts. Jenright misses outside with that one. When he throws and keeps the ball down, he's as good as anybody around. And right now, he's having trouble getting the ball down. There's a pitch. And of course, he's got a fastball that can be overpowering, especially to right-handed batters. The flag now is starting to move a little bit out in the center field, so it means a little bit of wind in the. That one's up high. Counts the ball 2-2. White got on, reached on, well, actually had a sacrifice fly. Ground ball to third baseman. Nice play by the third baseman, Wood Jenright, to throw him out. Well hit ball right at Wood Jenright, and he threw him out.
Provoke me to kill him, wanna be relevant. Kevin Gates told me stay focused, yo, don't get out your element. Okay, cool. Round with a chopper with a nose like an elephant. Only thing that keep me safe when I'm pouring up medicine. Put an address on your words, pulling up at your residence. 100,000 presidents and drugs on me. This evidence show this.
Back to the number 7, DeMarcus Burris, struck out back in the second inning. Jenright has 3 strikeouts so far. He's pitched well. He misses there inside. We'll take a look at the baseballs. Of course, a veteran umpire, Hal Rozelle, believe it or not, is very close friends with Reed Jenright's granddad, Terry Jenright, who officiated for many, many years, has umpired many, many years, and they've known each other well over the years. Of course, Rozelle's from over in Larry Blakeney, Gordo around over there. You familiar with Rozelle?
Yeah, I'm sure he called some of my
Yeah. Ground ball again to Wood Jenright, and he throws him out.
Yeah.
2 hot shots right at Wood Genright for out number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, brings up their 9th batter in their order. And that is Titus Gardner.
Little bit of dressing, ice, whisk, little bit of fresh juice, sauce, little bit of dressing, ice, whisk.
Well, we got a beautiful day for baseball.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Wes Allen and ground ball foul. Wes Allen has joined us, and of course, good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you, Mike. Thanks
Of
for
course,
doing this.
I know you have watched this team play a lot, and of course, your son's just a 10th grader. Did it surprise you he made that catch in right field just a while ago?
Well, he can run pretty good.
He really can, and that.
Got to it.
You know what? That scores 3 runs if he doesn't make that catch. But of course, he runs well and can play the outfield, and has been very effective as a hitter. I know you're proud of it.
Well, he's done very well, and he's worked hard. But this team, it's a great team. You know, they've got great attitude. They're all friends. You know, it's a very special group.
You know, we were talking about Reed, and have you ever seen a mound? You played baseball in college, high school, college, American Legion.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a mound this high?
I never have.
I haven't either.
No.
I asked the coach, and you know, it can have a different effect on your way you throw it, especially coming off the mound. And the coach just laughed at me. I said, Coach, your mound looks high. He said, some people say that.
Yeah, I bet. Look at it.
I've never, and a line drive hit down the middle, a ground ball, it's liable to knock it away.
Ricochet, no doubt.
But, and of course, now, if you pitched on it all year long, it doesn't affect you, but if you haven't, it can really affect you. That's a big strikeout right there. I tell you what, Reed's a competitor. Reed Genright strikes out Gardner at the end inning. No runs on no hits. There were no one left on base. So after 4 complete innings of play, it's Tuscaloosa Academy Knights 4, Pike Liberal Arts Patriots of Troy nothing. We'll be back in just a moment.
Virginia Green Nowling has spent her entire career helping others and pursuing justice. A proud Republican with strong conservative values, Virginia has served as both a prosecutor and a criminal defense attorney and has extensive experience in the areas of juvenile and family law. Virginia is strong and decisive and will issue fair and impartial rulings to everyone. Please vote Virginia Green Nowling. Paid political advertisement by Nowling for District Judge Committee, P.O. Box 596, Troy, Alabama 36081.
The First National Bank is a true community bank. That's why we created and introduced our Spirit checking account. Spirit Checking offers you checks and debit cards that display the logo of your favorite school. Every time you make a purchase with your Spirit debit card, the First National Bank will donate 1 cent to your school. Talk Spirit Checking with us today in Troy or Brundage. It's just another way we're making your banking better. Member FDIC, equal.
I'm Michael Bunn, and I'm a Republican candidate for Pike County Probate Judge. As a Christian conservative father of 3 boys, protecting Pike County values matters to me. As the only attorney running for probate judge, I have more than 5 years of experience and over 100 cases in our probate court. I'm the only one running that has the experience to serve from day one. I'm Michael Bunn, and I'm asking for you to elect me as Pike County's next probate judge on June 5th.
He has really caught fire the last several games, and
well, I know this. He threw a speedy runner out early in the game. That was something, you know, that got things started for Pike.
Sure did. He's been very, very blessed with a great arm.
Well, you know, I grew up in Troy. You know, about old Troy in me. You know, and his granddaddy, the late great Rastus McWhorter, umpired all our games. Everybody knew Rat McWhorter, you know.
Right.
And his uncle Russell Harris had a ground ball. It's going to be trouble. And I tell you, Cole can get down the line, but that shortstop was Johnny on the spot for out number 1. Of course, Wes Allen is our probate judge of Pike County, and you got somebody holding down the fort today?
We do. We do. We got a very capable staff.
You have to be off every now and then to watch your boy play, don't you?
Can't miss my son's game. Got Trevor Barron coming to the plate.
Yeah.
Second baseman.
And now Trevor has had a good series. I call it a series. You know, he's a good defensive player, but he's handled the bat pretty well too, hasn't he?
He sure has. So he's a great second base for him.
Yeah. Good pitch there. This guy's got good. He knows how to pitch.
He knows how to mix it up. Knows when to throw it.
Named Trace Green. Yeah. Well, head down the line, but foul. Now let's get back to something also important. Your dad's here, and your dad has been in the state legislature of Alabama for how many years? He's been a House of Representative or a state senator?
Yeah, he's been there, 24 years.
24 years as a House Representative.
And state senate.
And now his son is running for the House Representatives from Pike County. Ground ball, well hit. And he's hustling down, and they finally get him. A very good hustle by Barron for out number 2. You know what this guy's doing, don't you? He's making everybody hit the ball on the ground.
That's exactly right.
And when you make it hit it on the ground, it's a lot easier to get people out.
Yeah, he's keeping us off balance, and got a very good curveball.
This brings up Holt Steed. Have you heard anything about Max Copeland? I have not heard. Do you know anything?
I think he's going to be fine from what I heard. Just to talk just a second ago over there that they
just took him up there just to make sure they,
caution. I think he's going to be fine. Yeah.
Well, good. Of course, he's the first baseman, and he's a ground ball hit hard to the second baseman, and we ground out 3 times in a row. 3 up, 3 down for Tuscaloosa, and going into the bottom of the 5th inning is Tuscaloosa Academy 3, Pike Liberal Arts nothing. We'll be back. I want to talk about.
Alton Starling has over 29 years of public service, 8 years as an officer in the Air Force, and 21 years as a city clerk treasurer of Troy, Alabama. He has willfully and faithfully performed all the duties of each office. Alton has a proven record of following and implementing multiple federal, state, and local laws and guidelines in elections, financial reporting, licensing, managing public funds, and record keeping. Please vote for Alton Starling, a proven public servant for the office of probate judge.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you are out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
With our grand reopening celebration. And it's your chance to save big on America's favorite brands, including 14 grand on new F-150s or the new Fiesta for under 13 grand. I'm Jeremy, the new owner, and this is how serious we are about earning your business. If you bring a deal to us we can't beat, we'll pay you 5 grand. The new Pike County Ford. Come by our grand reopening celebration today and find out why. Pike County is Ford country.
Tuscaloosa Academy leading Pike Liberal Arts of Troy 3-0. The top of their order in Evans.
Coach's son.
That's right. Do you know him?
I do. I know Lee. Grew up with Lee. He married a girl.
Did you really? Isn't that something? I know this. I talked to him before the game.
Baseball players, man.
Yeah, he played in the pros. Is what he said.
Mississippi State was just
had a scholarship to Mississippi State and took went and played in the pros.
He did. He was very. It was a catcher. Could throw it. I mean, just.
Yeah, that's right. Well, he was very nice. I talked to him earlier. Good pitch by Jenrite that time. Got the corner.
Yeah, we did.
Evans walked back in the first inning and then walked in the third inning and scored.
Good leadoff man.
Yeah.
What supposed to do.
You know, he's blessed like his dad with a lot of speed and a great athlete.
Yeah. Now, you were raised in this part of the country. Now, you were raised in Tuscaloosa or where?
I was. Right, not far from here, probably 13 or 14 miles out in the unincorporated part of the county. Grew up on a farm and competed up here.
You went to a little school called Holt, Alabama, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's where Johnny Williams went.
The great Johnny Williams.
And Johnny Williams, who from Holt, Alabama, became coach and athletic director at Troy, and Wes Allen, he said, I'm going to hire Wes Allen to come to Troy. And that's the rest of the story, isn't it?
You know, I went to Alabama and played football, was a walk-on football player, graduated there in '98, and then migrated, came to Troy and made it home.
So a hit batter brings up Brooks Bryant, their big home run hitter.
Yeah, he's a good, this guy can flat out hit. He's a good hitter.
He's had 7 home runs on the year. Yeah. Look how big and strong he is, boy.
He's a good hitter.
And I know, you know, I know Pike had Reed Jenright bunting in the first inning, and now to have this guy bunting, I'd have this guy hitting away, I believe.
I believe so. He had a hard hit last time between third and short. So.
Yeah. Pike's played well on defense. They haven't really turned the ball over any.
Well, that's the thing, you know, throwing strikes and making routine plays.
That one gets by the catcher, and McWhorter will retrieve it. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Wes, of course, you were born and raised here, and then had scholarship to play baseball at Jacksonville State, didn't you?
Played a year up there.
Under the legendary Rudy Abbott, is that right?
Yeah, had a great time, but came back to Tuscaloosa and played football and accomplished a dream that I always had as a little kid.
Well, that one's well here. That one's way out of here, it looks like. But look here, coming out of nowhere was Murphy. Throw to third base. He almost got him at third. What a play by Kason Murphy. And you wonder when you see him out there, he's not a big guy, but he can handle his position, can he? I hope Tom Murphy was watching that. Good friend of mine. But I thought that ball was gone. That big boy, but Murphy goes and runs it down around the 340 mark out there.
Flat out fly, Casey King.
And, you know, his senior year, he's one of the only 4 seniors on this whole team.
Yep.
And got a junior varsity team coming up. It's going to be good, too.
Wait till I get my money right. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spit that on a necklace.
What did 15 do? What did he get on? What did he do? Do you know?
I guess they walked him.
Okay, I don't believe he got a hit. Well hit to the shortstop. Renfro, he got the force, but did not get the run.
Did his job, got the run in. Down 4-0 now.
So Evans scores from third, so we got a 4-0 lead. Number 18 coming up.
I'm just doing what I gotta do, flying and the rest of them still got my Nike boots, flying and the rest of them flying and the rest of them flying and the rest of them still got my Nike boots, flying and the rest of them flying and the rest of them flying and the rest of them still.
Number 18, Thomas Williams, and he really had a big hit in the
double
back in the 3rd inning, and he scored 2 runs. Boy, he's a fine-looking player, isn't he? They only have 4 seniors on their team. That sounds like my truck. Somebody tried to break in my truck, it sounds like.
Come on, Mike.
Had a ground ball up the middle. Good play by Brooks. Boy, what a play by Trevor Barron. And that ends the inning. So, you know, they did score 1 run, but it could have been worse.
I know it.
And so good pitching on the part of Reed Jenright. Yep. And after 5 complete, it's Tuscaloosa Academy 4, Pike Liberal Arts nothing. How far is Holt from here? How far is Holt from here?
10 miles?
Yeah.
It ain't far.
This is sort of the rich side of town, isn't it? Isn't this sort of the rich side of town? Old families. Back to play here at Tuscaloosa Academy in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. The Patriots need to get some runs here in the top of the 6th inning. And they've got they've got Sykes coming up. Their 9th batter in the order. Of course, Sykes will probably pitch the 2nd game, wouldn't you think?
I think there's probably a good chance, yes.
Got a piece of that one. You can tell. I tell you, the good pitchers you can tell are really relaxed, and this guy's really relaxed.
He is the man of the mound.
But way up there, look how way up he is with that mound. I tell you, they need a measuring stick, and I don't know why they. Oh, that was a good curveball there.
Inside half.
Sykes is the left field. Well, actually, the designated hitter. Boy, what a play by Murphy in left just well. He hit him. So that was, you're exactly right. Hit by a pitch.
Number 8, Cody Hollis.
Brings up Cody Hollis, the center fielder. Now, he is another young player that can run.
He can.
And he's a real good defensive player.
Yeah, we are real fortunate. Our first 3 batters are lefties, and they all run.
Yeah.
You don't find that very
And can bunt. All of them can bunt.
Can handle the bat.
Coach Condor has done a real good job with these kids.
He's done a fantastic job.
Coach Ponder.
Putting the puzzle together, absolutely.
That one's up high.
Yeah,
you know, if he's not going to throw strikes, I'd sit there, wouldn't you?
Make him throw,
and get some runners on the bases.
You don't have to take till you get here, I believe. So we'll see what happens.
Well hit. Got to hurry, though. He'll be hard to double up, though. He can run. He is safe.
Good.
But you can't hit it. And, you know, what he does, and since you've been sitting here, they've hit 4 out of their 5 balls down on the ground, you know, and so he's making them. The curveball is breaking down, evidently.
Yeah, it is. And if you keep it low, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You get it ball up there.
All right, this is your son coming to bat. Of course, Davis Allen.
Got hit by a pitch first at bat and rounded out last time.
Yeah, the good pitch outside. Y'all get out in the cow pasture and play some?
We have.
Yeah.
We get out and lawn
Have you got a home run deal out there?
We get out and lawn. We've got a cage set up and we lawn toss.
Of course, he is a big guy now. He's taller than you right now, isn't he?
He's going to be bigger than his dad.
And can run.
Yeah, he can run. He runs a lot better than I did at that age. That's for sure.
Of course, a lot of people don't know that one of your very good friends that played wide receiver is one of the great football coaches in America.
Jabbo Sweeney.
Jabbo Sweeney, and you and Jabbo were real good friends, weren't you? What kind of fella is Jabbo Sweeney?
He is
had a fly hit down the left field line.
Coach Sweeney is an intense guy. When he would coach us, you know, as wide receivers, he was very attention to detail. Would get after you, would correct you when you needed correcting, but he expected a lot out of his players.
Yeah. And he would fire you up. Is that right?
He would.
They're not going to get anybody. They're not getting anybody there. The third baseman overthrew the second baseman, trying to get the force at second, and Davis is on first. So we've got two runners on with just 1 out. And a pretty good hitter coming up in Reed Genright, a guy that can can take it to the downs. Oh, they did?
Yeah, they called him outside.
Huh. Well, evidently Coach Ponder is not arguing it, so no problem.
Yeah, I think it's a good call.
Batting now, Reed Jenright.
It's when the umpires are giving those outside corners, it's hard to square anything up.
Yeah, no question about it.
But he's been good. He's been consistent, been below the belt. So.
Reed Jenright, the batter, with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning.
I think he's getting ready to square one up right here. Extend the inning, get on base. Maybe he'll find a gap.
Ground ball to the first baseman, and he one-hops it for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, and no errors, and 1 man left on base. So going in the bottom of the 6th, Tuscaloosa 4,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
Pike Liberal nothing.
for the Monroe-Glenwood game. Glenwood 8, Monroe 6.
Yeah. Yeah, you glad for that?
Good. You missed.
Oh, yeah, well, I enjoyed you.
You want me to come back later?
That's up to you.
Second game or what?
Yeah, it'd be fun. Yeah, do that. Yeah, it'd be fun. A lot of fun.
I'm going to go visit with Dad.
Oh, yeah, you need to. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning as Tuscaloosa leads Pike Liberal Arts 4-0.
She got it, she got it, squeak, she got it.
Then bring up Andy Johnson, who struck out and flied out. And he hit that one hard, way hard to left. Here comes Murphy. That one is out of here. A home run by Alan Johnson.
I got that juice, no AP. She got that juice, she got that squeak, she got it wet. I'm on the street, I got that juice, I'm on the street. B-R-I-P-P-I-N-G, I got that B-B-S-I-C-E, oh, like a cool.
The score is 5-0.
I don't feel that I'm a stranger. Believe I can take out all the evil. Empowerment to all my people.
You know, the Tuscaloosa only has 5 hits in this game off Reed Jenright. They've just been timely hits to score runs. In fact, Jenright has retired the order 3 different times in this ball game. This brings up Mays White. He sacrificed in the second inning and then grounded out in the 4th inning. The sun is still brightly shining. Okay, what now? No more commercials? Okay. All right, I can do it. All right, I can handle it. Just move it around and everything. That'd be good. We'll keep it going. That was outside. Count goes full. On deck is DeMarcus Burris on deck. That one's high for a ball. And here Coach Alan Ponders coming out, ball 4. I don't know the rules or anything. I don't know how high you can build a mound, but that is the highest mound I have ever seen, and I've been around baseball all my life. I've never seen a mound that high. And it definitely has an impact on some of these pitches, especially if you don't pitch on them all the time. Real advantage for the home team.
I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follow-up. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat.
Of course, they're bringing in the left-hander
I was lightning before the
for Pike. That's Steed. Only a sophomore. Of course, you can see a big crowd still here for this ball game, and Max Copeland was rushed to the hospital earlier in the game after being hit in the throat by a ball during warm-up. Hopefully he is all right, and from what indication I've gotten, he is okay. They just sent him to the hospital for precautionary reasons. I tell you, Steve's got all the pitches. Good curveball, pretty good fastball. He's left-handed. Somebody needs
to provoke me to kill or wanna be relevant. Chip and Gates told me stay focused, yo, don't get out your element. Okay, cool. Round with a chopper with a nose like an elephant. Only thing that keep me sane when I'm pouring up medicine. Put an address on your wrist.
Boy, I tell you, they playing wild music here in Tuscaloosa. Wild music. To throw back over. On the mound, of course, is number 23, Holt Steed. What a great name for a young pitcher, Holt Steed. Holt Wilhelm. You remember him, the great knuckleballer? Oh, but he was Hort, not Holt, wasn't he? Missed on the play. Throw down, they got him. They got him. Jenright will run him down. So good move that time. Again by the catcher, McQuarter. So a good play by Pike. This is DeMarcus Burris. Steve misses with a curveball. As we mentioned earlier, only 4 seniors on this entire team for Pike. The Jenright twins, Wood and Reed, Nate Renfro, the shortstop, and the Kason Murphy, the left fielder. Only 4 seniors on this team, so Coach Ponder's got a good team coming back next year. This team right here is 32-4, so he's built quite a program. And fouls that one off. There's one out here, and we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. They've got one run across on the home run by Allen Johnson. Good pitch. Fouls back. thing that impresses me a lot about Steed is he's a big kid and he's still growing. He's only a sophomore, and he's going to be a big kid once he's a senior. Good curveball, laced to left field. This is Murphy going back against the wall, and he's going to be in with a stand-up double. So Burris ground up, hits a double.
Next to the 19, the white hat is Gardner.
Juice, sauce, little bit of dressing, ice, wrist, little bit of flex. Juice, sauce, little bit of dressing, ice, wrist, little bit of flex.
Brings up Titus Gardner. Gardner struck out back in the fourth inning. It's a drive to center field and taken in by Hollis, out number 2.
I got a whole lot of money, y'all it for me. Bottle keep bobbing that wide up down your jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party.
Back to the top of the order, and Evans. Evans, the coach's son. Houston Evans. Good pitch. Count goes 1 ball and a strike. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. 1 run already across with a home run by Johnson. 5-0. Tuscaloosa leads. We're coming to you live on Troy Cablevision and all over the internet and all over YouTube across the world. You can watch this baseball game today. Good curveball there, missed. And the runner will advance.
Let's go, Wade. You got this.
Big pitch here. Good pitch for a strike. Well hit ball to center field. Now the shortstop, Renfro, going back out. And he got him for out number 3. So only 1 run across in the bottom of the top of the bottom of the 6th. So after 6 complete innings of play, it's Tuscaloosa Academy 5, Pike Liberal Arts of Troy, nothing. Ross. You're a professional camera girl, aren't you?
I'm Judge Wes Allen. It's been an honor to serve as Pike County probate judge for 9 years. When liberals descended on Pike County to attack our values, you stood by me. And when our office was criticized for fiscally conservative policies, you supported me. And I want to thank you for that. Now, I need your help to carry those same principles to the Alabama legislature to represent you and all the residents of House District 89. I'll lead in the State House with the same values that's guided me in the courthouse. I'm Wes Allen, and I'm asking for your vote on June the 5th.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers.
Well, Jenright takes a called strike. they've hit the ball hard. They've hit the ball hard, but it's been right at folks. And this pitcher is, again, it's a ground ball foul. He has made this, most of the batters hit the ball on the ground, which has really assisted his defense. Well hit, in the gap. He's got a long ways to go. Safe! Safe, and there goes your no-hitter right there. As Wood Genright beats that one out for a base hit. And great effort, and of course he hit in the gap. The shortstop made a big play on it, but it was a long throw, and Wood Genright beats it out. So there goes your no-hitter. Brings up Nate Renfro. Nate's a senior and really has had a great year with the Patriots. Played the last 2 years, his sophomore and junior years at Brantley High School before transferring to Pike Liberal Arts. His father is Quinn Renfro. Of course, his granddad's Jerry Renfro, my first cousin, grew up on Sun Street in Troy. Well hit again, another base hit. Well, no, what a play by that second baseman. What a play by that second baseman. I thought that was through, and the second baseman came out of nowhere to make the play. Foul number one. That brings up Cole McWhorter. Well hit, drop, look at that, mate. No, he dropped it. That's a base hit. Let's come on around here. Come on around. Okay, that puts runners on the corner, and that is another base hit. He caught the ball, but he had a dive to catch it, so that's a base hit in anybody's league. McWhorter comes out and has a runner for him. Brings up Barron. So the bats are coming alive a little bit for Pike right here with one out in the top of the seventh inning. Trevor was thrown out on a bang-bang play last time it played. Well hit there, base hit. Here comes one run will score. And the Patriots have runners on first and second with just one out. So the bats are starting to ring a little bit here. And here comes their pitching coach. And this guy, ladies and gentlemen, had a brilliant no-hitter going until this inning. And all four batters he faced have hit it hard, including 2 hits. And say, of course, another game will follow this one. And of course, if Pike can pull this one out, it'd be great. But right now, with one out, and it brings up big number 23, Steed. Runners on first and second. With Steed at the plate. Foul tip. Out of play. Good curveball there. Young goes 0-2. Sykes is on deck.
Hit it, Colt.
Curveball misses that time. Regardless of who wins this game, there will be a game 30 minutes after this game. I'm thinking that's going to be the period of time we'll have to wait. Well hit, base hit. If it drops, it does. We've got the bases loaded with Sykes coming to the plate and the tying run at the plate. So the Patriots have gotten 4 hits off of Green here in the
Another one for the Patriots. Number 12.
and Sykes comes, Gabe Sykes comes to the plate.
Come on, Jay, be smart up there, be smart.
Gabe's quite an athlete. So Trace Green was just coasting along with a no-hitter going into the 7th, and Pike has 4 hits. And 3 on my own base right now. 1 of them scored. He's hit it hard somewhere, son. Curveball in there. But I tell you, he is high on that mound.
Hit it, Jay.
Ground ball to the first base side. They're going to try to get 2, and he's safe, and a run scores. So, wait a minute. What is that? What is this? It looked like he was safe to me. They say now he's out. What happened? Do you know?
Holt didn't slide at second.
Oh, he was supposed to. Oh no, but he was out, wasn't he? I know it, but so that gives you another out. Ladies and gentlemen, this game ends in a different fashion. The runner did not slide. He was supposed to slide, and he did not slide. And they called him out automatically, so that ends the inning, and that ends the ball game with the final score. Tuscaloosa Academy 5, Pike Liberal Arts 1. We'll be playing a second game, and it will be televised again live from Tuscaloosa. Final line score, I'll give you that in just a moment. The line score for Pike Liberal was 1 run on 4 hits, and they left 2 batters, 2 runners stranded for Tuscaloosa Academy. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, 5 runs on 5 hits, and they left 3 men stranded. The winning pitcher was Green, who had a no-hitter going into the last inning, but Pike erupted for 4 big hits, and we thought they had scored their second run, but they called the runner out at second base because he did not slide on the double play ball. We're going to take a short break from our game, but we'll be back in about 30 minutes with the second game of this best 2 out of 3 series. Of course, if Pike can come back and win the second game, then we'll have a game tomorrow for the championship. If not, Tuscaloosa will go ahead and advance to the championship round. We'll be back with more baseball live on Troy Cable, Channel 2, and on Facebook and YouTube across the country. We'll be back in 30 minutes.
Some people see an empty field. I see jobs, jobs, jobs. Like this site for the new Kimber Firearms Factory. I'm Marcus Paramore, and I'm working hard every day for our district's future. As your representative in Montgomery, I will cut through the red tape and deliver jobs, not excuses. Let's send a message that District 89 is open for business. Together, we can make our home a better place to work, worship, and play. Please vote Marcus Paramore on Tuesday, June the 5th.